And welcome back. 6:21 the time on this Tuesday. We're covering the economy this morning, and time for our dollars and cents segment. And the man helping us make sense of it all, Steve Darden with Williams Financial Advisor. Steve, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
All right, lots to talk about here. Just overall, the economy, everything we've seen a lot happening, from healthcare to a lot of unrest on both ends of that, and who's going to pay for it all.
Right.
But there are signs, depending on who you ask, that the economy is recovering. I want to kind of go over some of the things that you've noticed that you think are true indicators that we're on the rebound here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, one of the best, most reliable leading indicators that we're aware of, and this is historically over the last 30 years, is going to be the Institute of Supply Management survey.
We've got that we can show you. We're going to kind of run down this list here if we can.
Yeah.
The ISM, and it says that the survey is above 50 for the 8th straight month. What does that mean?
Yeah, actually what the survey is it goes out to all the purchasing managers around the country. So these are the folks on the front line that actually know what's about to happen in businesses. And any time that that index is above 50, it shows that the economy, the manufacturing sector, is actually expanding, so it's growing. Anytime that number's above 50, and we just had our 8th month in a row of a reading above 50, so I think clearly, in terms of a leading indicator, that shows that the manufacturing part of our economy is actually growing now.
And on the other side of that, you have the consumer. We've got two more we can show you here. Consumer spending remaining resilient, as well as consumer confidence still up. Talk about those.
Yeah, consumer spending, is huge. That's 70% of our economy. We're a consumer-driven economy. And consumer spending, it's not absolutely great, but it's good right now. It's good. And it's holding in there, and the consumer is remaining resilient. And as a result of that, and I think partly because the stock market's up, so people's assets are up, consumer confidence is actually beginning to build also, which is a good sign for what consumers intend to do going forward.
And sometimes those consumers like to buy houses. House prices, we're seeing a trend up because you don't want to have to pay more for a house, but that is a good indicator if the prices are going up.
Yeah, it is. It is. And home prices, I would say they've stabilized. They're not racing forward, but they've stabilized, and they're beginning to show some slight improvement. And that's a positive thing. Psychologically, people like to see the price of their biggest asset actually rising. Unemployment
is still steady at 9.7, went down a couple of months ago from 10 to 9.7, but the bigger end of that is we used to be in the red as far as job loss. You're saying now we're in the black. Yeah, in March we actually had 162,000 jobs created in the economy, so a net plus 162,000. And if you go backward in time 18 months, even 12 months, in the second quarter of last year, we were actually at a negative 450,000 jobs on a monthly average. So we were losing 450,000 a month. As we take a final look at the big indicators there, we see all that. Now, what am I to do when I see all of this? Because those are a lot of check marks in the right direction. Yeah, and the stock market's going to do what the stock market's going to do, however glib that sounds. But whenever you see a recovering economy, it gives people more and more confidence, so that this last week we talked about consumer spending really needing to kick in toward the middle of the year, and it gives people confidence to go out and actually spend some money. And we'll have to spend more if the gas prices. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Expected to push $3 a gallon again. And I think they probably will. All right. Well, Steve, thank you very much. Williams Financial Advisors. Thank you. Every Tuesday morning we have him in to talk about the dollars and cents that matter to us the most. Steve, thank you. Thanks.